Get your notebook ready because I'm about to give you the blueprint in your 20s. What's up, everybody? Today's video is about 30 things to do before the age of 30, and that will bring you happiness. Woohoo! I don't know what I'm doing. It is not in a specific order, but you do not want to miss the countdown to the number one thing. I'm trying to get some good lighting for you guys. Perfection. The thing I want you to do in your 20s, and as soon as you can, is buy a house and a rental property. It's the best thing ever. Get you some rental income. You don't know what you're missing out on. That is some good stuff. There is nothing better than rental income coming around during the first of the month when bills are due. Rental income is something to leave your kids, your future kids, your legacy behind. If I could take it all back, by 20 years old, I'd have bought 3. Have at least one signature dance move. Yes, because you can't go play the wall. You want to get out there and go do what you came to do. My last name is Dan. It's only right that I bust the move. I don't have enough subscribers for that. This ain't OnlyFans. By the way, click that subscribe button because you joined the dance party, right? Kiss an ugly person. That's right, pucker it up for them. The reason why you're gonna kiss an ugly person is not for you, it's because you will always be remembered as the hottest person that they ever kissed, even if you don't think you're beautiful. I mean, I think you're beautiful. That's just my opinion. I might be biased, I just like you. I don't know what it is, but something else that you're gonna wanna do in your 20s is have an F it moment. Just do it. If you wanna sleep with him, if you wanna sleep with her, if you wanna sleep with him and her. Go out and do something bold, daring, and fun, but make sure you're safe. Learn a different language. Parlez-vous français? You speak the Dutch? I don't really speak a different language. I know a little bit of sign language, but make sure you go into your 30s speaking did you do something careless, okay? So another thing you want to do before the age of 30 is fly on a plane. I know you're looking at me like I'm crazy. Yes, I know people, I have family who have never flew on a plane before. No, by the time you get to your 30s, you have to be well traveled. It's a huge world out here and it is not meant to stay in one place. You have to see the world, okay? Travel. Yes, I said fly on a plane. The next thing I want you to do is fly the plane. I did it. Bessie Coleman vibes, yeah. I'm glad I did it early because there's no way in heck I would do it now. Now, the next thing might sound a little bit materialistic, but I don't care. Buy that designer purse, that designer sneaker, that designer shoe, that designer jacket, one of those designer items. I'm not saying all of them, but pick one that you really, really like and wear it. Why? Because you will feel so empowered when you put it on. You'll be like Patti LaBelle. I got a new attitude. Your walk is totally different when you're walking in Gucci versus when you're walking in Reeboks. Have that signature thing that you can wear on special occasions. Me personally, I can shop at the thrift store, the consignment store, I can go to name brand, some from anywhere. Just have that one thing that will make you feel empowered when you put it on. So the social life hits different the older you get. Develop a fun social life in your 20s. Let me tell you, people will definitely be more interested in seeing you in Miami, in a bikini, at a beach party, dropping it like it's hot at the age of 22 versus the age of 62. You have you some fun. Discover what you are gifted at in your 20s. There is a difference between gifts and passions. So you go ahead and find out what your purpose of being here. Mine is to entertain you. Don't look at the price. Order something at a 5-star restaurant and don't look at the price. Get something nice. Go get you that escargot, filet mignon, the Emerald Chef's 5-star restaurant, or whatever you like to eat. I don't eat none of that stuff because I don't eat meat. But does it sound materialistic? No. You want to be able to have conversations of eloquence when you're in the 30s. You want to be able to say, yes, I've been there. You want to look back into your 20s and say, oh, I've done a really nice job for myself. I've experienced different things. Tomorrow's not promised. Order that market price, girl, and shut up. It's only one time in the 10-year span of your 20s. Excuse me. Establish a daily water drinking habit. In your 20s, you are going to be starting your very own business. Yes, you want to at least try and start a business to see if you can find happiness in being your own boss, because you can't do that if you only worked for your boss. So I didn't get introduced to this until recently, but if I would have known in college, I think I would have been broke. Bubble tea, you guys. So good, it doesn't make it into my house. I drink it in the car when I get it. But it's exhilarating. You guys gotta go ahead and try me some bubble tea. If you follow me on Instagram, I always post my stories about me having bubble tea. One of the things you're gonna do is probably inevitable, but you are gonna have a bad date story. I have about 30 of those. Because the bad dates will make you appreciate the good ones. Before you turn 30, you're going to need a passport and or a visa, okay? I know some of you probably don't know the difference. I didn't for a while either, so I'm not gonna even pretend like I did. But visa, you can stay longer in certain places, and a passport, you can just travel outside of the country. If you can have both are great. You'll have your passport and visa ready. So in your 20s, you wanna take a memorable girls trip. Woo woo. For my guy subscribers, take a guys trip, do it. And enjoy life, you're in your 20s, man. See, I have planned one for my birthday in a little while, but I don't know what's going on with this pandemic and these restrictions, so frustration is not even the word that I want to talk about. But if you can only do one in your 20s, have fun, enjoy life, but take a nice, enjoyable trip where you can lay low with some cool people and enjoy yourself. Okay, another thing I want you to do in your 20s as soon as you can, have a high quality camera. Go ahead, invest in the Nikon. So when you're flying on the plane or flying the plane, you can take the most beautiful pictures. You might be able to sell your pictures. You can probably make money off those photos if you get you a good quality camera. See, I'm trying to hook you up. Say you have been the owner of at least 2 cars. Whether you owned one, got rid of it, and bought another one or traded it in, or you have 2 at the same time, and you're blessed enough to do that. But make sure you say you're able to own at least 2 cars. I know people who haven't owned any. I know people who don't even have a driver's license. Go ahead and live it up. So in your 20s, you do not want to go into your 30s being broke, okay? Have at least $5,000 to $10,000 in reserve, whether it be an emergency fund, a savings fund, a fund to have fun. You just want to have $5,000 to $10,000 saved in your bank account. You want to be able to say that at some point in your 20s. Invest your coins, make your money. You are your own best investment. Talked about having 5 to 10K in a bank account. So you're going to take $1,000 and invest in something that is going to generate income for you with that investment. I don't know whether it be a stock market class. I don't know what you want to do. Don't go off the first infomercial you saw and just pick anything and say, oh, I'm going to invest $1,000 into a broom sweeping business. Pick something that is really of interest to you, that you find enjoyable, that you'll stick through. Don't want to be wasting money on our investments, that is. Sometimes it's okay to play. But anyway, invest it into yourself so that you can be able to generate income. Visit at least 25 states in your 20s. That's half the country. I want you to just go around this country. You know why I say that? Because it is harder to travel when you get established with a career and a family and kids in your 30s than versus in your 20s. If you're rich, then this doesn't apply to you. If you're not already positioned in your 20s, go ahead and try to fly around the country and at least visit 25 states. I live in the United States. To all my international subscribers, hello, you travel too, wherever you want to go, but make sure you do 25 different places too. Volunteer someplace that matters. This video ain't all about you. It's not all about you. In your 20s, you're gonna give back. Whatever your favorite charitable organization is, go help out, provide an active service. Go ahead and volunteer someplace. I volunteered at the Associated Service of the Blind and Visually Impaired, but it was a very rewarding experience. I encourage you to do that in your 20s. You're gonna have at least one pet. Care for a pet. It teaches you that you can care for other living creatures. So on the message of giving back, I think your parents will like this one. You don't wanna forget about the parents. You wanna save up and take some of your earnings and invest in doing something really kind or buying your parents something nice. They gave you life. Give back. I threw my dad a beautiful, beautiful birthday party when he turned 74. And it was amazing. A lot of work, but he was happy. He remembers it and still talks about it to this day. So go ahead and do something for your family. So in your 20s, you want to have a detailed blueprint of what you're going to accomplish by the time you get to 40. What do I mean by that? Okay, so say for instance, you're leaving your 20s. You don't want to leave your 20s without a game plan for the next 10 years. So you want to have goals that you want to accomplish, small and big, because the 30s is where it gets a little bit more serious. You want to have this when you're 29, about to be 30. This might sound like crazy, but in your 20s, you're going to play laser tag, you guys. I played when I was 19 years old. That was the best, most fun physical game that I have ever played in my entire life, I guess. I was in Brooklyn. I was with my roommates. I had a blast. It was fun. So go ahead and play you a game. It's addictive. Wear something that you are scared for what people will think of you and what your dad would not want to see. So you're gonna go out, you're gonna be brave, you're gonna be bold. You're gonna have that outfit that you don't know if you should, you maybe indecisive. So go ahead and do it. And the last and final thing that you wanna do in your 20s is start a YouTube channel. It's amazing. Also, it could be good income with a little bit of work. I love doing YouTube. It's so much fun for me. Speaking of that, make sure you click that like button, subscribe button, and share button, and comment below. See that little red link? Look down, see the little red link? Subscribe? Make sure you click that little red subscribe button on my channel because I have a goal this year of getting to 24,000 subscribers. I dropped a hint in my vision board video, so go ahead and click that subscribe button. We want to have as many experiences as we can in our 20s. You never know where your journey in life might take you, and hopefully in your 20s it takes you everywhere that you want to go. So that's all I got for you now. Have fun in your 20s.